yeah, savoir, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, Ministry investigates source of banned plastics. Prime Minister visits Vatulele Island. And 3 COVID-19 cases remain.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Ateda Lendua.
The Ministry of Environment is investigating the source of banned plastic bags still in use. Minister Dr. Mahendra Reddy says plastic bags less than 50 microns are being used and widely circulated in at least one municipal market. While he has not named the market, Dr. Reddy confirms they are investigating.
We are, at the moment, we're about to receive a report, an investigation that was done to survey a particular market to see who are using it, where did they source it from, and if they are using it. And based on that, we will take action, appropriate action.
Prime Minister Frank Bainimarama visited Vatulele Island yesterday to assess damage and distribute relief supplies to those affected by Tropical Cyclone Harold. 81 houses were completely destroyed, while 180 were partially damaged in 4 villages on the island. Bainimarama commended people for their resilience and for taking the initiative to rebuild their homes after the cyclone. He assured the people of Vatulele that the government will help them get back on their feet.
We are here to help you rebuild your lives. So some teams are here to assess the damage in the villages that were affected by the cyclone. The past 2 villages that I have visited so far were the same as the villages affected in the Lau group. I was really surprised by the way villagers quickly built back after the cyclone and not wait for the government's assistance, and I thank you all for that.
COVID-19 countermeasures are expected to remain a while yet, with 3 active cases in Fiji. Health Minister Dr. Firemi Wanganambete says social distancing, restrictions on contact sports, and social gathering numbers are based on tried and tested public health priorities in the fight against the coronavirus. Dr. Wanganambete adds that in consultation with relevant authorities, a whole-of-government approach to the pandemic has made an effective response strategy.
There's obviously extensive discussions. I've said it in a few interviews that our role in Ministry of Health is to provide that scientific and technical opinion, and it's an important opinion that we provide towards government, and government makes the, as a whole, makes the appropriate policy and what needs to be done and has to be done. But also we are mindful of the fact that there have been countries where they've had 2nd, 3rd wave of the diseases.
An inter-ministry team is working behind the scenes to develop various protocols that may help Fiji become part of a travel bubble with Australia and New Zealand. Minister for Economy Ayah Said Qayyum says our Pacific neighbours have their own issues to deal with to be able to resume trans-Tasman travel. Said Qayyum adds Fiji is keeping very close contact while developing various protocols that will also ensure that people feel comfortable in travelling here.
Includes the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Tourism and Transport, and Ministry of Economy. And we're looking at how these various protocols can be developed. And then once that is in place, of course, all that work is being done. So once we get included in the bubble, then people feel confident to come to Fiji.
Education Minister Rosie Akbar says the Ministry of Education has been providing worksheets for students for free. It's come to light that some internet shops are selling these worksheets. Akbar says parents can access these worksheets from schools and online from the ministry's website. She adds ministry staff are also ensuring that parents don't have to spend for printing.
We have our divisionals and education officers working actually, who have worked in their communities and gone out to the extent that they have printed and delivered the worksheets to the children who live in the remote outer areas as well.
The worksheets are not examinable materials, and the topics covered have already been taught in schools. The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, SPCA, has noticed an increase in Paraquat infections in dogs and other animals brought into their facility. Despite the Fijian government ban on the toxic pesticide late last year, the SPCA has noticed a rise in Paraquat poisoning. Veterinarian Dr. Joe Alva says they euthanize up to 10 dogs every month as they have no other choice.
The paraquat issue is rearing up again and has in fact been here since it was made illegal in January. We're still seeing cases of paraquat toxicity, still having to euthanize dogs, still hearing about dogs dying here and out west both. So even though it's been made illegal, people have stockpiled it apparently.
Paraquat Fiji Limited has donated $20,000 to assist families severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The donation towards the Prime Minister's COVID-19 Relief Fund will assist thousands of Fijians. While receiving the donation, Minister for Economy Ayar Said Qayyum says Fiji is going through a number of motions in respect to the impact of COVID-19, not just from the health perspective, but also from an economic viewpoint.
And how we mitigate those problems that have arisen because of COVID-19, including, of course, trying to think of new ways to ensure that we adapt to the new environment during this COVID situation and also post-COVID situation.
Up ahead, Fiji badminton takes small...
Bula FM, number 2 and seri.
Bula FM, number 2 and seri.
Badminton Fiji is taking small steps towards getting the sport back on track after the green light to resume training and friendly matches. Tournament's Vice President Andrew Whiteside says the committee will need to map out ways to carry the sport forward amidst the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Whiteside says proper planning will be vital in getting younger athletes back on the courts while still ensuring all precautionary measures are followed.
Our committee will get together and see exactly under the conditions what we can do and how can take measures to safely make sure that everyone abides by the rules and the conditions.
Fiji football star Roy Krishna believes more exposure and continuous community support will play a huge role in elevating the performance of national footballers locally and in the Oceania region. The Lombasa-led says support from the community also plays a major role, be it local or regional competitions. Krishna says the sight of empty stadiums during tournaments hurt the morale of players, impacting their development. Fijian-born rugby league winger Ratu Siva Nailango has officially signed with English Premiership club Bristol Bears. To Super Rugby, the Blues are adamant a 2-month hiatus will not dent their early season form. With Super Rugby Aotearoa less than 2 weeks away, for the Blues, it's a chance for them to pick up from where they left off. Cloudy periods with some showers over northern Vanua-Levu, Tabiuni and nearby smaller islands. Cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Elsewhere, fine apart from possible isolated afternoon or evening showers. And that's your FBC News Now. Join us again at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. Remember, in times of crisis, you need factual news that you can trust. Don't believe fake news about COVID-19 on social media. Fight misinformation by getting only the facts from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio, and digital media news, www.fbcnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth. Enjoy your lunch.
Bula FM, number 2 and seri.
Bula FM, number 2 and seri.